Hi, and welcome back to the test bench. Today we're looking at a Hamilton Beach Panini Press. This was given to me because it's not turning on, not heating, no lights, nothing. So let's take it apart and have a look. So let's plug this in now, and we can see what's going on. So plug it in. We've got no lights here. There should be a power indicator light, and this should warm up at some point, but doesn't appear to be heating. Let's open it up. Here we have inside of the Panini Press. We can see several components, so let's go through them one at a time. This component right here appears to be a thermostatic fuse, so we will be looking at that. We have our main lines that come in here to the element, right? So we have one side of the thermostatic fuse goes to one side of the element, and then the power just comes straight into there, and we can see a line leaving going to the other element at the top. So let's grab our voltmeter. I am going to set it to continuity mode on the tone to see if we have a connection between these two. We do. So that tells me this thermostatic fuse might be okay. Let's also test the element. And the element is making contact. I'm wondering if there's something with the top element that could be causing a problem. So let me try to see if I can open that up. Whew. Okay. So we may have an issue up here. Got a lot of residue. So let's do the same tests we did on the bottom element up here. So I'm going to set my meter to tone mode. And when we touch these contacts together, we should get a tone. Let's check from here to here. We do have a tone, so we are making contact there. So this element should be good in theory. Now up here is our lighting device. We have our LEDs up there, which shows us if it's on or not. Contacts appear to be good. So it looks like we're not seeing anything obvious on the Panini Press. So what I've done is I've rigged up just a temporary setup on the wires here. Can't really see that. Let's switch over. I've set up a temporary connection on the wires safely, just to make some reading. We're going to take some readings now. So I've got that hooked up. Let's plug it in. And let's check for some voltages. So I'm going to set my voltmeter to AC. First thing I'm going to do is check the thermostatic fuse. And we have no power going through this thing. Do we have any power here? Nothing. No power at all. I did check the wire. I checked the plug going to the end of the wire here, and we had power. Let's check from here to here. That's 120 volts, and from here to the ground is another 120 volts. So it doesn't look like any voltage is passing through the thermostatic fuse. None at all. So let's see why that is. I'm going to try one more thing, and then if it doesn't work, we're going to call this a no fix. What I'd like to do is see if our red line is making contact all the way through. So I don't have it plugged in now. So I have my meter on tone. I'm going to put one end here and then one end here. We don't have a tone. We have no tone. Let's take this off. We should have voltage or continuity passing through this wire. I'm wondering if this wire is fried or something. Would you look at that? Let me put it under the microscope so you guys can see what we just found hiding. Look at this. It's a fuse. No wonder it's not working. I think the fuse is blown. Let's test it. I'll put a lead on either side of the fuse and we should have continuity. And we don't. Either way. It's a blown fuse. I should have known. It had no power, no nothing. I couldn't see a fuse. It was hidden underneath that protective coating. And this is a... I can't even read it. I'm going to have to put it back under the microscope. SE fuse. SF240E. And what's on the other side of it? Can we see? It's a 250 volt maximum fuse. C1732. Look at that. A 10 amp fuse. I think we figured it out. And I don't have a replacement fuse for this, so we're going to have to see if we can get creative. After doing a bit of research, I found out this is a thermal protection fuse. So if the device gets too hot, what it does, it cuts off power to the unit so it doesn't catch fire. So we're not going to get creative with this. We're going to order the correct part, and then we're going to come back when it comes in, hook it up, and see if that works. I took a quick trip over to my local electronics store to see if they had the replacement part, and they did. So let's put it in. So I have this thing mocked up on my desk ready for another test. Let's see if we have heat, and let's see if the light will turn on. All right. Got her plugged in here. All the wires are good. Let's plug it in. Oh, look at that. We got power. It works. All right. Okay, we have lights. That's a good sign. I am going to completely reassemble this, and then we'll see if it heats up. I got it all back together. It's been plugged in for a little while. It's been heating up. I can feel the heat coming off it. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to put an ice cube on it and see if it melts. Woo! Oh, look at that! Ooh, that scared me. That's it. It's fixed, just like that. And that'll be it for today's video. Another success. If you have any comments, please leave it below. If you can, like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope I earned it today. If you have subscribed also, thank you very much. And we'll see you again on the next one.